shine through. Just let yourself, baby, feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let yourself go. So glow.
That means that we punched our ticket to go try to win a Super Bowl, and that's it. We got one game at a time, starting at 1 o'clock on Sunday. Love y'all, boys. Love you. Love you. I'll go to war with every single one of you, every game, all right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Win.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have me douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 It's showtime.
Welcome to the Mafia Sports Report post-game show. I'm your host, Tommy, to the ice cream, to the TOP, from the 313, and by my side is my main man, Macho Can Sam, the one they call the Apex Man, Mr. Mikey. And yes, Mr. Mikey, we closed the show. We closed the doors, or at least the regular season doors for now. We'll see what happens in the playoffs, but we closed the doors officially on the regular season at the Ralph, at the Rich, whatever you want to call it, officially today. And we closed off with a good way, right? We closed out a good way with a nice Bills win over the New Jersey Jets, 35-8. Our backups did a phenomenal job. They gave the fans what they wanted there. A nice win, a happy victory, all smiles really for all of Bills Mafia there, right? They got to see a fun show, not a boring exit, right, out of that stadium, not a loss, right? And that's really kind of what I wanted. I wanted at least a good farewell of victory, you know what I mean? And not a boring game in a way. So I thought today's game, to be honest with you, I was expecting more of a boring kind of vanilla, super vanilla, conservative. It wasn't to me. I thought it was pretty fun. It was fun to watch Ray Davis, to Slim Nady's point. Yeah. It was fun to watch Mitch Trubisky throw. It was fun to see Gabe Davis get involved. It was great to see some of our backups get an opportunity and they made plays. So honestly, I'll be real with you. This was one of my funner games I watched this season, which is wild. What's your thoughts, Mikey, on this game?
I thought they played really well. We always knew we had a deep team. We just didn't have a lot of, game changers on this roster. The roster has always been deep, so if someone goes down, we do have someone to go in. Now they're not going to be all pro level or a game changer, but we don't have very many of those guys, but it is a very deep team. And you saw it today. Now we played a really bad team who also was without a lot of their elite players, but that's what you're supposed to do to bad teams. Right. Time to trade Josh. Mitchie showed up. Josh.
Right. Get out of here. Get out of here, Josh, you bum.
Now, let's be honest. That's the old school front office. Been like, oh, look what Mitch did for $2.5 million. Let's get rid of our $50 million a year quarterback.
Yeah. Maybe we can get 5 first-round draft picks. Make Mitch we pay Mitch very little. And
I thought Keon looked okay. He had a bad drop early, but then he played better as the day went.
He did.
He was all right. I mean, he was better than Palmer.
Yeah, I mean, look, Keon Coleman
today.
2 for 49. He actually led the way. You know what I mean? So 4 targets, 2 receptions, 1 drop. We'll forgive him on that. 49 yards. So, yeah, I mean, look, I thought some people stepped up in this game. I really do. I was proud of most of the guys out there today. Honestly, most of them, all of them. I wasn't too disappointed in anything I really saw today, or effort wise. Palmer. I take that back. I take it back. Yes. Mikey, you're right. Palmer. You had to do it to me. I could have forgotten about that. I almost did, and you had to fucking throw fucking Palmer's name out there. You are right. Palmer, one reception,
he was not
1 yard. Yeah,
with a really bad drop that should have been a touchdown.
Yeah, dude. So yes, Palmer, 3 targets, 1 yard, 1 reception. I mean, but honestly, is it surprising? Not really. So, but you're right. He's the one guy. Yeah, did not, and he played the whole game. By the way, played the whole fucking game.
Slim, I will agree to disagree with you. Because yes, it was behind him, but he got his hands on it. He should have caught it.
Yeah, we always say that.
I mean, we saw Gabe Davis moss a dude with the ball behind him.
Excellent catch. Maybe the catch of the week. I mean, I have to see the rest of the catches out there.
If he actually sticks his hands out and doesn't try to cradle it, catch it, he catches the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is. Oh, looks like the Chiefs are going to win.
The field goal, right? They were driving last time I checked.
No, the Raiders just kicked one to take the 14-12 with 8 seconds left.
No fucking way. They did too. Oh, my 60-yard field goal. You are right. Is good. Yikes. There is 8 seconds to go, though. I mean, you never know with the Chiefs.
Palmer is the new Samuel. You're not wrong there.
Wow. That's crazy.
Absolutely. Palmer is the new Samuel.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
And listen, Palmer is not a bad receiver. He just doesn't fit what we're trying to do.
He doesn't. Yeah.
And that goes back to Brady and Bean and McDermott and their ability to understand what this offense needs and how people would fit in it.
I just don't see. I don't see anything he does well with this team. I mean, he's made a couple plays. Obviously, week 1, he made a phenomenal catch that led to that drive.
That was basically it all year.
But that was it. I can't remember. Well, and then he had that one catch that he got hurt on. Remember that? Hurt his ankle.
Against the Texans. But since then, he's been up and down and he hasn't been right. But they did the same thing they did with Samuel last year and just kept running him out there. Rather than shutting him down and letting him get healthy.
I hate those kind of signings though. I really do. I hope they learn their lesson. Like you would have thought they would have learned their lesson on Curtis Samuel, but now, like, come on, man. Now that's back-to-back guys you're signing for 3 years that have pretty much taken your money. Let's be real. Curtis Samuel has absolutely taken our money, did nothing with it, did nothing for our team to better our team. We do, but these guys, you can't keep doing that in free agency. You can't keep signing these guys. Like, come on, man, stop with that.
They keep doing it.
That's true. They keep doing it. You're right.
They keep doing it.
They can do what they want, but I'm saying they can't. They got to stop that. I hope lessons are learned here. Look, I don't mind you signing a 1-year deal, for a depth guy or whatever, rotation guy, whatever. But a 3-year, when you start talking about a 3-year deal, and they're in the hefty millions there, you better be right. You know what I mean? Because now you're paying the cost again. You're paying for somebody that's not giving you any production. So that's 2 players, almost pretty much 3 years apart, right? Curtis Samuel 2 years ago. Now Palmer, stop doing that, man. Just go out and if you're going to spend money on somebody that's going to move the needle, or don't do it at all. You know what I mean? In my opinion. So trade for a player, make it happen another way.
Martin comes in and says, hope Gabe and Ray get reps next game. I hope Gabe is up. We're also not going to play a defense as bad as we just played. So
right.
Don't
get too excited about what we saw today.
I would like to see Gabe get some more run. I would like to see that. That would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Davis, I'm fine with. He's great kickoff returner, good change of pace guy, but we're not going to see that much of him. So, we have a super chat. You want to hit that?
Yeah, let's hit that. Mike, man, appreciate you, man. Let me hit that. Go ahead and hit that real quick. Every super chat obviously gets the Bills train horn. Give me 1 minute. Hey, thank you so much, Mike, man. Appreciate your super chat. Victory Sunday. Thanks for the memories. One Bills drive. Yes, man. And honestly, man, I got to on the pregame show. You were on there a little bit, Mikey, as far as in the chat. There were some pretty cool stories, man. Some people did have some memories that they took from the stadium that, going with family. Jarek had a few memories as well with his mom, I believe he said. So it's not so much, Jarek was like, the stadium was trash. Like, I get that part. Like, but nobody was going there because the stadium was, it's unbelievable. It was going there for memories, right? You're going there with maybe a parent or a grandpa when you're growing up as maybe your grandpa took you and he's no longer with, but there's always that memory you're going to hold. And that's what I was trying to tell people, it's not so much about the stadium itself. It's about who you went with if you were a kid or, or a great game you went to that just takes you back down memory lane. So great point, Mike, man. And yeah, man, there's a lot of stuff. Exactly. That's all it is. That's all it's about. I'm excited for the new stadium. No doubt about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna miss this Solid Stadium.
The real grass.
Dude, I'm excited for all of it. The sound's gonna be unreal. They're saying the sound's gonna be unlike no other stadium in football, right? They made that a thing, like where their sound is gonna be top notch.
Now the wind is gonna be on the opponent side. They mimicked like what they did with Miami Stadium, where it was super sunny on one side.
Yeah,
the wind hits that side. It
doesn't. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't hear about that. Okay,
so that's colder on that side.
Okay, so that's interesting. So I know it's not going to be really windy in the game, though. That's what they said. Yeah. Like the wind, the way that it's designed. Also, the grass field. To Mikey's point, awesome. Players always wanted to play. That's what players want throughout the league. We're giving it to them, and heated grass, so the snow will melt a little bit faster as well. And just honestly, just new looking, right? Everything. When you go there, I'm sure the seating's going to be better. Everything from the bathrooms to all that stuff. It's just going to be a cool environment. I can't wait. And I'm definitely going to go. Probably not the first year, but when tickets get cheaper, yeah,
I'm going to go. I'm going to go year two.
Exactly. You know what I mean? But year one, forget about it. It's going to be skyrocket high prices.
Mm-hmm. Any update on Max? No, they haven't said anything. We probably won't hear anything until later next week on that. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you saw, but the Lions kicked a field goal to win.
Oh, did they win? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Washington beat the Eagles. So
wow.
I
Look
believe
at the Eagles.
I believe
in Philly.
Yeah. So I don't know how the standings work, but the Bears and the Eagles ended up with the same record.
Same.
It's wild.
Okay.
Womp Donkey comes in and says, very happy with the win. We needed to dominate this game. What a way to say goodbye to the Ralph.
Absolutely.
Now road begins. Let's go. Yeah. And also, we're going to be in better weather.
Yeah. Dude, we talked about this. We talked about it on Friday Night Lights. Like, I'll be real, guys. Like, the home field really wasn't that great effective force. Like, look, maybe this is a different route we got to take to get through. I don't know, but fine. You know what I mean? If this is the route that we have to take, maybe being on the road in a better environment as far as, wind and snow and maybe that will help us. I don't know, but I'll tell you what, Mikey, I'm just not. I respect all the teams in the playoffs, but I am just not overly afraid or threatened. I just feel like we match up well against all of them. I really do. I feel like we can give all of them a dogfight. I'm not saying we're gonna, wreck any of these teams, but I feel like we're gonna be in all these games, dude. I don't fear any of these opponents. I just don't.
I feel like our best versus their best, we win.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I just don't. Unless the only way we honestly. And the way we've lost this season, guys, is for as bad as turnovers. Yeah, exactly, Mikey. Turnovers. And I would also say, which is obviously turnovers will probably play a part of it, but bad first halves, meaning getting out the gate slow, not trailing at the half. Mm-hmm. If we can go into these games, limit the turnovers, and actually have a lead going into the half, we're golden for me, that's how I look at it because we're 6-0 in the regular. We've shown that we can, once we're ahead and going to half, we can kind of control our own. We control the game, in my opinion. We control the second half. And the way we are a second half team, where we have been dominant in the second half as far as scoring goes, shit, man, give me a lead and give me that second half. What the Bills have been doing all year, we'll be just fine. So that's how I see it, man.
Yeah, I'm with you. Gabe's better than Palmer. I would have traded for Waddle, but whatever. It is what it is now. That's done and in the past.
Yeah, that's it. Unfortunately, that's a conversation maybe gets brought back up in the offseason.
And I don't think it's just going to be Waddle. I think it's going to be a few others.
Correct.
I'd be all in on a trade for Michael Wilson from Arizona. Dude's a stud. No, thank you. Dude's a stud in that offense.
Yeah, I'm not high on him either. I mean, he's okay. I'm gonna bash him. He's not a bad receiver, but I'm not. I wouldn't. That's not the guy I would want. If you're gonna make a trade, that's not. No. Make it count.
Catch and block. Great. Yeah, I'm like, listen, Big Game Gabe is the guy I want to see up every week. I want to see Coleman. I want to see Gabe. I want to see Shavers every week. Shakir. And
Absolutely.
Then pick whoever else you want. If it's a Hardman, it's Hardman. If it's, whoever else, I don't care. I want those four.
Yeah.
I want those four because sit Palmer down. I don't care about that. At the end of the day, those three of those guys block the best for you. And Palmer doesn't give you any extra receiving that Keon does.
Yeah. I mean, if you go back last year, what I liked about last year's receiving, like the one thing and we talked about it last year, was they went really big in the receiving department, meaning most of our guys were like 6'4", 6'3", right? They were tall, big, can get up and catch a high point catch, can block downfield. This year, we didn't have too many of that, right? We weren't that as big as we were the year prior. So yeah, like getting Gabe back, not saying Gabe is this monster, but he's still 6'2", 6'3" ish. Shavers is also, I believe, 6'4", 6'5". Yeah, give me the biggest receivers. Keon Coleman is also 6'2", I believe. And then obviously Brandon Cooks, who's the short guy. That's fine. I'm good with that. So give me a bunch of the bigs. Get Palmer off the field, man. Palmer don't need to be out there. Give me Gabe. Right? You give me Shakir in the slot. That's fine. Right? Shavers and then Brandon Cooks, man.
Oh, Cooks is the other one. That's right. Give me Cooks and Shakir and then give me those three. Give me those five. I'm good.
That's it. I'm good. That's all I need.
I want to hit Bobby's comment here. It says, if we didn't waste our first pick on Keon, we wouldn't have needed Palmer, Samuel, more. Well, Samuel was signed before Keon was picked, but okay.
Correct.
Keon's a bust and for where he was picked created this mess. No, what created this mess was us pissing off Diggs and Diggs wanting out. Diggs never even got into his extension with us. We traded him in year one of his extension.
Correct.
Like the need for that other one is where we got into this mess was when Manny Sands retired. And Gabe had that 200-yard, 4-touchdown day against KC. Mm-hmm. They assumed he could step into wide receiver too. And they never put resources back into wide receiver. And then Diggs had the falling out. And then we had to throw a bunch of last minute resources at it. And it screwed us. Our inability to keep our players happy is what put us in this mess. And us neglecting the wide receiver room for defense because we have a defensive-minded head coach is what put us in this mess.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, they got a little bit hyped up on Gabe Davis' performance against the Chiefs. They thought he could be that guy, and Gabe Davis was good. I still think he was a decent 2, but I think they thought he'd be a little bit better, or maybe expect a little bit more as the years went on from Gabe Davis, and it just didn't happen that way. And then obviously once Ken Dorsey was fired, everything changed as far as play calling goes, the philosophy, the scheme, the thinking. And that's why Diggs wasn't seeing eye to eye with the new philosophy, with the new scheme, and it just wasn't going to work. And then him and McDermott clearly crossed paths, and that was a wrap, man. That's all she wrote. So we had our guy here. We paid our guy. You know what I mean? Diggs would have been here at least, let's just say, at least 2 more years of good productivity, right? But it wasn't meant to be, man. But yeah, I think we're being dropped the ball, not so much on Keon Coleman, guys. He dropped the ball the year later when he knew or should have known that philosophy didn't work when you had to go out and get Amari Cooper in the middle of the season. So he should have done something in this offseason to correct that, and he didn't. So that's where we're at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry, there was someone. There was someone in the comments that was talking about making it racial. So I just.
Okay.
Talking about
all
McDermott,
right.
And I just so you know,
a regular.
No, never seen him in there before. He came in and he was making it racial. So
all right, we'll talk after the show. But good job.
Just in case the chat sees it.
I see it. George. I don't see the comment, but George never seen it. Yeah. Okay, so hey, it is what it is, chat. So we don't. That's one thing. Like I said, man, we allow a lot of stuff here. Like, we're very understanding, but stuff like that, we're not going to go down that alley, man. We're not doing that.
Nope, not at all. So,
and I don't even know what was said, but I'll trust Mikey.
Great question. That's a great question. It wasn't horrible, but it was
not a good path.
It was baiting. It was baiting.
I got you. It was going down the wrong path, basically.
Yes.
With the comment. I got you.
Yes.
Okay. I got you.
That's a great question, Mike. I would love to know who our kicker's going to be too.
Yeah. The $1 million question. Oh, good.
Maybe. I'm not sure Keon will be much better in the slot. You have to be able to separate in the slot, and that's not Keon's forte.
I would like to see him line up here and there, though, at it. Not necessarily all the time. But what we want to see from Keon, which we feel is his best attribute, is slants. He does them very well. He's reliable.
Crossers,
they just
run
don't,
after catch.
Crossers, exactly. They just don't. For some reason, they just do not dial it up for him. And it is what it is, man.
Nomad Chad, here's the issue with that. You can't take what happened today. We're not going to play a defense that bad in the playoffs.
Right.
Like people were wide open today, so it was easy for Mitch to take what was there.
The heat wasn't on. Like the defense wasn't really it wasn't a lot of pressure on Mitch.
No,
you know what I mean. There was a lot of the Jets' defense is getting trounced week after week for a reason. Right. Yeah. So to Mikey's point, I get where you're going, though. I understand what you're saying. But at the same time, if Josh is in there, you have no idea the damage that would have been done. It would have been really, really bad. So for the Jets. Okay. So trust me.
Not only that, though, but at the end of the day, we don't want Josh just like, okay, this guy's open, I'm throwing to this guy and do that short shit, because we saw that in the middle of the season and we weren't good.
Yeah.
Then everyone played short and played it. And we never went deep because we told Josh just to take the short stuff. I don't want to see Josh go back to that way. I want Josh to be Josh. Go out and be a playmaker. Figure it out.
Yeah. And Nomad, too, if you watch the game, which you obviously did, you're never going to see guys that open. Like Keon Coleman's wide. Like, come on. We've seen game. Like, these Jets DBs are not good. And they're like, I think they're last, I believe, or close to last in pass defense. So it's for a reason. They're just not very good. So you're not going to get that often. Face a defense that bad.
Mike, the backups weren't that much better than our starters. The Jets were just that bad.
Right. Yeah, they're just.
And Roy, I don't know if Jacoby fixes anything here. That type of receiver isn't what we needed here. I like Jacoby; he's a solid receiver, but he would got lost in the sauce here. I feel like we have a team full of Jacobys.
Yep.
Got
a super chat here real quick. Let's get to that. Randy in the building. Hit that train horn for Randy. My dude, Randy, coming in with the super chat. Really, really, really appreciate that. Just wanted to note the Bills' last game in the Ralph. Great year with you guys. Really enjoyed your thoughts, humor all year. Bills now facing a tough challenge in Jacksonville. Kicking game will be an issue as Jack's kicker and punter are very good. And, of course, Maxwell with the injury with Maxwell. And I think Maxwell, even if it's a low ankle sprain, I still think he misses at least a week or two, which is still not good. So, I would, and then also on our kicker, if he re-aggravated the same injury that he was just out 2 weeks ago, for 2 weeks that it is, he's done. He's done. I don't want to be that guy, but yeah. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's the chances are slim, Mikey, that Matt Prater's good to go on Sunday, right? So or Saturday, whenever they schedule our game.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I don't know. We'll find out. Hopefully, it doesn't come back to bite us. It bit us last week, not having Prater.
It absolutely bit us last week, and that's why I'm hoping. Listen, I'll be honest with you. Brandon Beane at this particular moment, I know his last thing he's probably thinking because everything is going. He needs to be thinking about agents to call for kickers.
And it better not be Badgley's.
Right. No Badgley. Fuck his agent. And I'm sure, you know what's funny? I wonder if Badgley's agent's like, call Brandon Beane. And Brandon Beane's like, nah, bro.
No thanks.
No thanks. No, ignore.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Right. He needs to be on. Listen, he needs to be calling the coup guy, even though he's been shaky. And obviously Justin Tucker. Tucker would be my selection, guys. I know
he's in shape. We don't know what he's been doing.
I have no idea, but he did try out for a couple teams. It does tell me though that he is willing to.
He didn't.
But that doesn't mean I have no idea what the circumstance was. So either way, a tryout is a tryout. Come here, show me what you can do. Same with the coup guy, and let him try out. And that's the special teams coach's job, and obviously McDermott to ultimately make that decision. But you got to make it now. You know what I mean? You got to get on the phone and get these guys Monday or Tuesday in town to try out. You have to. You know what I mean? You can't fuck around.
Yeah.
Remember we had this issue with the punter? Remember that 1 week in the playoffs? And then we went ahead and went with the guy that was hurt anyways. What was his name? Our old punter?
I don't remember.
God, what was his name? The guy that was signed with Tyler Bass. Same we were with Tyler Bass. He got the extension.
I don't remember who it was.
Was
that Martin?
Sam Martin. Remember he got hurt. Remember that in the playoffs? You don't remember that? And then I was like, man, they should sign Matt Ariza. And everyone's like, no, Matt Ariza can't hold a field goal. And then we brung in our old kicker, Matt Hawk, and we went with Sam instead. It was in the playoffs against the Chiefs. And I'm like, dude, why are you going with a kicker that's banged up? The guy couldn't even punt. But yeah, dude, I remember that game to a T. Get down, you little brat. I can't believe you don't remember that game. That was a big deal. I kept saying, man, why not sign Ariza?
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I would have been happy with that. I mean, we invested a draft pick on him. The fact that we just let him go sign with our arch enemies is
right. When you had an opportunity to pick him up right there and at least make things right for now, they could have signed him right there, had him punt. I think it was against the Chiefs actually that game, and then that's it. And then you could, have him try beat out the kicker again. You know what I mean? But they didn't do that. They went with Matt Hawk. And then they decided to go ahead and go with Sam, whatever the fuck his name. Sam Martin, was that his name?
That's sometimes with this regime, I just don't get them.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
I'm just hoping we can get our offensive producer in the first half of these games. We can't be down massive and expect to win. Yeah, you're not wrong. Bring on the Jag-offs. That's a good one. That's a good one. Keon is a backup in the playoffs 100%. I hope so. I would like to see him back up in the playoffs. Okay, if we don't draft Keon, then who we draft, and that solves our wide receiver problem. McConkey. He's the only one that's been good.
Yeah, you're right. In that class.
Yeah. But really, McConkey spends most of his time in the slot.
Franklin's been okay, right? Franklin's been all right. I mean, he's made some good catches this year. I mean, he hasn't been outstanding, but... And you know what, too? And honestly, I know everyone makes a big deal out of the Worthy, but Worthy didn't even have a great year this year. Like, he's okay. You know what I mean? Like, so really, what did we really pass up on? These guys aren't like, go back in that draft class, guys, receiver wise. We weren't getting the top 10. We weren't getting Brian Thomas. We know that. So it's like Mikey said, what, McConkey, I guess.
But McConkey spends a lot of time in the slot. He can be outside. That's what I'm saying.
Right, he can be.
Like McConkey's a lot like Shakir. It's why I didn't want us to draft McConkey.
Right.
He's very similar to Khalil.
Right.
I think he can still contribute. You have to remember he's a young kid. It's only his second year. Like sometimes it takes guys longer to grow into what they need to be. Now, I don't know if he'll be here because I don't think he gets along with our coaching staff.
Correct. Yeah. I just don't see him. Put it this way, I don't think he's going to be here for the remainder of his rookie deal. Right, so we'll find out what happens to him after this season. But he's here now, right? Mm-hmm. And now, for me, he still offers something, right? For as much as you guys don't like him and are disappointed in him or whatever your feelings are, I still feel like he could contribute something. He could still offer something to this offense that we're not getting from Palmer, right? Or Curtis Samuel, that is, who's also a guy that's on our roster, is getting paid for absolutely nothing. So Keon Coleman is a rookie on a rookie deal, getting far less money than those guys, and can provide something better. At least he can block, right? At least he has come up and actually had bigger games than both of them combined since he's been here. Let's be real. You want to be real? Let's be real. So, yeah, I still think in this playoffs, you call up Keon, you get rid of fucking Palmer, put his ass to the side, and you use Coleman for everything that he can provide, which is, like Mikey said, blocking. He can still make some catches here and there. That's it. And then you worry about his ass in the offseason.
Yeah.
That's how I'd use them.
Kiddo, I'm with you. I think we should be wearing those unis all the time.
Dude, they gotta be, bro. They have to make that a full-time thing, Mikey. They can't. That's crazy if they don't. What is the fucking problem? What would be the holdup? That's clean. That is clean.
Yeah, I love that look.
Yeah, dude.
I use that look in Madden more, but it looked better on. Honestly, it looked better on TV than it did in Madden.
Dude, it looked sharp, man. It popped.
Yeah, it did.
Like it popped, bro.
Let's not talk about the.
You know what it kind of looked like, in a way? College. A lot of college uniforms pop. Like college don't fuck around. College is always mixing shit up and making their uniforms shine. Like really, like damn, you see them. Like that's what it kind of reminded me of. You know what I mean? It shined. It was popping, boy. They got to make that a regular, man. I hope so, man.
Back. I hope so too.
And the new stadium, that would be fitting, man.
Yeah, I would love to see the Reds as an alternate from here on out.
Yep, me too. Absolutely.
That'd be beautiful.
Shit, make that the fucking home, fucking alternate. I want that as a fucking home jersey. Mm-hmm. Red home, honestly, red home, just like that. That would be our home field outfit. Away, make the white helmet. I'm all good for that. Away white, home red. I'm good. I think everybody be good with that. Ain't nobody complain. And the white helmet sharp. I don't even complain. I'm good with the white helmet.
Yeah, that's just not the way the NFL rules.
I know. I get it. But why? But it used to be. We used to be red and blue forever. That was our. I mean, what's the problem? Why? So NFL rules all of a sudden go, no, now you can't go back to what you once were.
Well, you couldn't have multiple helmets.
No, but get rid of. I'm saying this. Then get rid of some of them.
No,
stick with
what
the
I'm
red.
saying is you can't say this helmet's home, this helmet's white. You have a primary, then you have an alternate.
That's what I'm saying. Primary's red.
And you can only use alternate on so many games.
That's fine. I would make primary red and blue. That would be my home. That right there, that whole outfit that they had, the whole outfit, that whole uniform, that's what I would say home. And I don't think anyone would complain.
And you'd be okay to use the red on the road as well, because if it's the primary, it's the
that's
primary.
Fine. Whatever. I'm okay with that. You can still mix it up and make it work. Why not? Who cares? Yeah. I'm good with that.
I like the red better. That's just me though.
Yeah.
Mike, he was like The Jets secondary was just in shambles today. Like they just lost him, and he was all by himself standing there. Like Mitch threw a lollipop to him, and he stopped and caught it, and then kept running.
Yeah, he had
Like,
nobody by him.
It was almost like, you know how Patrick Mahomes sometimes stops and throws it up, and Tyreek used to just stop and stand there and catch it and then run. It was one of those plays.
Yeah,
it was wild.
God, I wonder what the Dolphins do with him. By the way,
he's gone.
You think they cut him? They want
his guarantees are gone, and his cap number's like $50 million next year.
Damn, he'll land somewhere. Watch Kansas City pick him back up.
Will he go back to Kansas City without Patrick? Because Patrick may not be back week 1.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, but knowing he'll be back he will be back at some point. And if they lose Travis Kelce, which it seems like they might, it seems like Kelce's weighing his retirement. It's just the way he's talking. Kansas City's going to have a playmaker because they got away with it. They got away with it for a while, bro, because of Kelce.
Landon, LA. With the Rams to be the slot guy next to Devontae and Puka.
Can you fucking imagine that? That would be tough. It's already tough there.
But can't you see that?
Dude, I could. Absolutely I could. But man, dude, that would be the greatest show on turf. I don't know. You'd have to have the ultimate defense to cover that. I have no idea. That would be rough, dude. I hope not. Because if a healthy Tyreek, a guy that's actually not getting in trouble, Tyreek, with Adams and Puka, that's a deadly offense, bro. That's I wouldn't want to play them, man.
You and me both, brother. Why does it seem like when we choose to consistently attack downfield, our side ends up being more open? That's the game. Exactly, because they have to soften up when we start hitting those big ones. It's why me and Tommy have been talking about it all year. But I don't understand why we don't take shots downfield more often to soften it up.
Right, exactly. And if you don't, defenses will never respect you, and they'll dare you to throw, and they'll play a certain style of defense, more aggressive, more tight man coverage, and that's really what defense has been doing, to be honest with you. But last week, like I said, if there's positives to take away from that Eagles game, is that we did throw the ball downfield. We did start getting Brandon Cooks involved deep. And I like that. And the one thing I want to see is Gabe. Like this game here, Gabe can do the same. Gabe, it was our deep threat option for years. I'm not saying you have to throw it to him deep every time, but I think you need to extend his route tree. I don't like how they've been using him. Today, Mikey, I thought they used him kind of like they did a little bit back when he was here the first to go around, right? They gave him more opportunity, especially in the end zone, a little bit deeper routes. His route tree was a little bit more open today. That's, I think, what makes Gabe special.
A really bad defense.
I get it, but I'm just saying it doesn't matter. If you don't get, so what? Just don't do it then?
No,
you know what I'm saying? We don't, you know what I mean? Like if we don't, I get you what you're saying, but we're also not attempting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta open up the offense a little bit. You gotta open the floodgates up a little bit. Let these guys do the thing.
Keep saying you gotta. Obviously, they don't because they don't do it.
Well, they don't got to. I'm saying they got to.
Yeah, because they obviously don't agree with us.
Yeah, they don't, but they should. I don't know why. I have no idea why they don't. My thing is this. It's not even so much that they got it. My thing is like, how do you not know what guys do well? We know. Me and you could sit here and talk about Gabe Davis and say, hey, this is what he provides. This is what he can do. If we know that, why don't they know that? And why doesn't Brady and McDermott want Gabe being at his best on the field and doing what he does best? Or why wouldn't he want Keon or this guy? Like, it just doesn't make sense. And that's the part where I get frustrated with this team. That is my biggest fucking issue with the offense.
They try to pigeonhole guys into certain roles rather
fucking
than
hate it, dude.
Building the roles to their capabilities.
To their strengths, yeah. And I fucking hate it, dude. That's
what Dayball did so well. Like I wasn't a huge Dayball fan, but that's what he did so well.
Yes, he let players play to their. He
Strengths.
put those guys out to and he made their route trees. He schemed up plays for them that fit their strengths to a T.
Well, they
right?
didn't
He wasn't
scheme
just
anything.
throwing Right, he wasn't just throwing McKenzie out there to throw McKenzie out there like we do with Palmer or Curtis Samuel. We were going, okay, McKenzie's very limited, but what he does very well is this, that, and this. Yeah, let's dial it up a couple. We'll give him 3-4 plays a game. And you know what? I guarantee they count because he's really good at that. We don't do it here. Like it would not with this, not with Brady, not with McDermott's new scheme. Like it's frustrating.
We went away from the option routes because even Daboll really didn't scheme. He ran plays and then he ran concepts. And
Correct.
The wide receiver and the quarterback had to read the defense and read
Correct.
the leverage and then run one of 3 routes off of that play.
Correct.
And we don't do any of that stuff anymore.
No,
Cato. I don't believe Josh is the one asking for screens. I think the Jets were just so bad they didn't feel like they had to run a screen.
Right. Jets are like historically bad. And by the way, no interceptions today, right? For the Jets? None, right? 0. So that would make first team ever, guys, NFL history with no interceptions for the whole year.
They dropped 2 today.
The guy they traded, Quinnen Williams, had an interception last week, by the way. The guy that will use the Jets gets an interception. Brutal.
It's wild. Had 2 heart events. So, oh man, Scott, prayers up for you,
dude,
brother. I hope you're doing okay.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
Max will at least play in Santa Clara and MVP we trust. Yeah, let's hope Max is there before Santa Clara.
Mm-hmm.
I know it sucks, but with the Bills, they don't rely on 3 points. They should put Josh, and they made it clear they're going for it on 4th down. And if we can't kick, Josh is going to go. That would be the only positive about having a new kicker, is he's going to have to be ultra aggressive.
Right, it's true. Right, yeah. If they don't trust him, correct. Yeah, I'm with you,
Thomas. I can't believe they allowed the Jets to score 8 points.
Yeah, unbelievable, fucking Jets.
Cuts by noon. By a non-playoff team tomorrow. Can the Bills sign him even though the regular season's over? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. They still have to clear waivers, but once they clear waivers, they'll be a free agent.
Correct.
But let's be honest, no team is going to just cut their kicker.
Oh, you know what I forgot to ask you? I never asked you. I know it's not related to any Bills talk, but were you surprised that Green Bay claimed Diggs and took on that deal, that contract? I was shocked.
I was.
Wow. Like, I don't think he was going to get scooped up.
They took on the contract, but not any of the guarantees.
No, I get that, but still took
they
the
can
contract.
they can restructure it.
Yeah, but But he's playing next to Micah now, but
and they could cut him and not cost him anything.
Okay, so maybe that's what
because all the guarantees are gone.
I still was a little surprised that they still didn't win
because the base salary's still there.
Right? Yeah. I think Green Bay's in a lot of trouble. By the way, in the NFC, they're fucked. They're
without
they're
Micah.
In bad shape. Yeah, they're and their offense is so.
Micah,
you think our offense is clunky?
Yeah, I think Micah's the reason why Diggs is there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, 100%. But Micah's hurt. Obviously, he's not back till next year, and their offense is clunky. I mean, if you think our offense is clunky, Green Bay they have their own issues too. I just don't. I think they're gonna get out of the playoffs pretty quick. I just don't see a path for them going deep in the playoffs, man. I don't. They're lucky they got off to a hot start, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
that they got in there.
Buff comes in and says, "Will Stafford get MVP without winning the division?" I think he should. Like, he has
a rough stretch,
he has better numbers against a tougher schedule.
Yeah, he had a rough stretch last couple games.
For
some reason. But then I think he had. Didn't he have another interception? Couple interceptions following. I thought he did.
He had 2 bad interception games. That was it.
Right. So 2. But I'm just saying, like so the
throughout
Falcons game,
the years. Yeah,
but
throughout
out the whole year, he was on fire, man. So
and then he
honestly, yeah,
4 more touchdowns today. I think he's gonna win the MVP.
I
think
do
he
too.
should win the MVP. I think he has been the MVP, whether he won his division or not.
He was the most consistent.
He's also played in the hardest division in football this year.
Yeah, he did. I thought he was the most consistent quarterback as far as play goes. Putting numbers up weekly, consistently. You have to go Stafford. If you're going quarterback play alone, I would have to go him. Even though May had a great season, I still think Stafford just week after week after week was just on point. So, but does he have weapons at his disposal? Man, I mean, he has weapons everywhere. I wish Josh had weapons like that, dude, to work with, man. That must be real fucking nice.
We say the same thing about Burrow all the time.
Yeah, it must be real fucking nice, man.
The difference between Stafford and Burrow is Stafford also has a defense.
Yeah. You know what I was talking about earlier, Mike? Yeah, kind of crazy, man. Like when we go back in this season, like how many teams, like during the course of this year, right, the regular season, how many teams that were like us or national media were hyping up for a minute and they just totally fucking fell off. Like, do you remember Tampa way early on was like the team and then gone? And then remember at one point Lions were even getting to that, like, oh, Lions smoked. Remember they beat the Bear, like they're oh shit, and then and then remember the Cowboys right here, not too far. Remember, oh, we don't want to play the Cowboys right now. Whoa, and then so it's like, and then San Francisco, we just brung them up 2 weeks ago. Remember, all getting healthy. Watch out. Boy, like, and then they fucking get smoked at home. Like, well, I'm just saying, like, it's kind of crazy.
They're playing without their, Kittle was playing on one leg. They didn't have their best receiver, and their left tackle was gone. And they just,
it don't matter for me. They still have McCaffrey, still have he's going for it. I'm just saying, teams this year has been, I would say, my point to this is every team this year, for as good, there's no undefeated team. And that's kind of where I'm going with the whole playoff. Like everyone's like, they go one and done or getting so. Every team this year has had their ups and downs at some point. Every team has lost games they probably shouldn't have. Every team has been hyped up at some point and has totally fallen off a cliff, right? So I know the expectations were high for the Bills, but at the end of the day, 12-5, folks. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, we found a way, just like all the other teams that had their downfalls this year that got into the playoffs, and the teams that didn't, that had downfalls, they're not even in. So no team's been perfect, is my point, Mikey. The Rams lost to the fucking Panthers. They lost to the Falcons. I'm sure they have other losses I'm not throwing out there. The Patriots, who everybody's all hyped, they lost to the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers, who we smoked. They lost to who else? Oakland Raiders. The Vegas Raiders. Like, so guys, like every team has had issues this year. They've all had some kind of bad loss.
Bump in the road.
Yeah, that's it. And some teams didn't recover, like Tampa, right? Like the Bengals. You know what I mean? Like the Lions, right? So say what you want about this team, and that's why I keep telling you guys, say what you want. I get it. It's probably not the most exciting offense in the world that's going into the playoffs this year, but man, we are resilient. And we find a way a lot of the times. And we're in the playoffs. So I don't think we're getting smoked by anybody. I think we have a chance against anybody that's in front of us.
Yep.
That's where I'm going.
Yep, I'm with you on that. Even on the NFC side, too. Thomas comes in and says, how come Shakir didn't get his TD today? Because Shakir didn't play.
Shakir said, I'm cool, man. I just need to get healthy. He's dealing with his own ankle thing, too.
He sacrificed $150K to be healthy for the playoffs.
And he just got paid millions. So $150K. I'll get $150K.
Looks like Kincaid got tackled ugly. Any concerns about him playing too many snaps? No, because they got him out pretty quick.
I'm shocked he played. I'll be honest with you. I didn't like that he even played, bro. Yeah. I did not like seeing him out there, bro. I don't know about you, but that was like, what the fuck is he even out there for? Honestly, should not even seen.
I have no idea why he was out there.
Why? What's the point? To do what?
You have
know?
3 freaking tight ends. Why does he need to be out there? 3 other tight ends.
Right. Does he really have to? Why? Like, stop, dude. Get him
Because
the fuck off.
McDermott just is stupid about shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a problem. Like, that's dumb. Like, to me, that's just plain
You didn't
dumb.
have to make him inactive, but he doesn't need to see the field.
Exactly. Just like some of the players that were active
Yeah.
that did not see the field.
Shakir.
So
Shakir was one of them.
exactly. Like, what's
You
the
know,
point?
Spencer Brown saw 2 plays because he was filling in.
Right.
And then he didn't have to do any more. Josh
Yeah.
saw one snap, and then he sat on the sidelines. He was just there, break glass in case of emergency.
Right. Yep.
DMX comes in and says, "We have no kicker. That's a serious problem." It is.
It is. It absolutely is a problem.
Field goals and go for 2. Yeah, yeah. Poor us have to try to go for PDs instead of field goals. Or just let Ray Davis kick the extra point. He shows that he can do it.
Yeah. But we're gonna need a kick. Yeah, I guess you got their punt. Yeah, but man, they're low, bro. The one I saw in preseason, he made it, but it wasn't the prettiest either. I don't want that. You got to find a kicker. You just work out some kickers. That's it. Work out the 2 best that you think, which I believe, like I said earlier, is Koo and Tucker. To me, I go Tucker, but whatever. Have them work out. See what you know. What's crazy? Both those kickers that I'm talking about were once like the top kickers in the NFL at one point. Koo was considered one of the best. Tucker, obviously considered like an not MVP, a Hall of Fame kicker. He might still be. Who knows? I don't know what they do, but
he was the greatest kicker in NFL history for a long time.
Exactly. So
he was like Vinatieri, but Vinatieri at the end did the same thing.
He did, but whatever. This is playoff time. We're asking for what 2-3 games, maybe. You know what I mean? Like maybe 4 games.
Make your extra points in the short, anything under 40, and let Josh go for it outside of 40.
Yeah, that's it. And he has a big leg, though. I don't think that's gone away. Prater, that's one thing Prater...
Tucker does not have a big leg anymore.
No, I saw him kicking 50-something, and it still was last year in Baltimore.
No.
Now, he was missing left and right. But his leg was still there. Power. You think so? Really? I don't recall that. I thought he was... Okay, I have to go back and look. I recall him just missing him to the... Like, he was like getting left and right. But, okay. If he's... Yeah, then hey... The good news, we're on the road, so don't have to worry about the bad weather.
All in all, good season of being coached by McDummy. It was a good season. We went 12-5 or 12-5. 12-5.
I'm so saying
in most seasons that wins us our division, and
correct.
And we're probably a top 2 seed.
Yep. I mean, one year, what was the year that we barely beat the Dolphins, that we had to climb back? How many games did we win that year?
12. We went 12-5.
Did we? 12 year? That was the year we scraped our shit together?
We went 12 and got the 2 seed.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, no, I think we went 11. I think we went 11-6. And got
11? Was it 11
Because we were 6-6 at one point. And then we went on the run.
11-6. So see, even
like
worse.
Or we were 9-6 or something like that, and then went on the run or something like that.
Yeah,
we went 11-6, and we took the 2 seed because 13-4 won the 13-4 won the 1 seed, or no, 12-5 won in the 1 seed because they were going in. They had 4 losses, and then Baltimore lost last week, and they took the 1 seed.
So either way, Mikey, like 12-5, guys. I mean, it's for as clunky, as weird as this offense has been all year, and even the defense not being the greatest all season, we find a way. Like, that's one thing I'll say about this team, and maybe that's to McDermott's credit too. I bash him a lot, and I still don't really care for him too much as a coach, but I gotta give him some love here and there, and he finds a way. Like, he gets his team somehow ready to go, even with injuries, even when we have to go and get guys off the street to fit. Like, we do find ways to win. We find ways to get in the playoff. We find every season we are a 10+ win team every year, every fucking season. So I got to give him some love. He's doing something. So that's what I mean, guys. Like, this team's resilient, man. You can't take that away from him, man. So we'll see what happens in the playoffs, man. I'm excited. I think we could compete with anyone. Like I said, that's why I think I'm most excited. And the Chiefs aren't there. Like, that's the one thing that like, if they were there, Mikey, I'd be like, boy, bad year for the Bills to be right? To be playing kind of weird, funky football and offense, right? You're not going to win against the Chiefs in Kansas City playing that way, but they're not here. So you might get away with that against the Jacksonville Jaguars team. You know what I mean?
We'll find out in a week.
Just saying. I hope not, though, by the way. I hope they don't have to do that. I hope they play clean football and have the lead at half where we're not going, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Roy comes in and says, is the problem with the wide receivers or Brady's scheme or both? I think it's a scheme.
Both.
I think it's a scheme.
I go both. I think you're right, though. I mean, if I had to
you
lean
gave
more,
this wide receiver
I go
room
more
to
scheme.
Andy Reid or Sean McVay or Kyle
Sure,
Shanahan,
100%.
You don't think they'd be better?
100%. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying I think it's a combination a little bit. I don't think the players are that great either. You know what I mean? Like I don't think, I see some of the, like I'll give you a great example. Like when Allen breaks out, when the play call gets busted and Allen's on a scramble drill, I'm also not seeing what I saw in years past where Diggs would get open.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not seeing that. So that tells me receivers aren't either that great either. You know what I'm saying? So I would say it's a combination. I'll go more on scheme though, right? He's not really, like we talked earlier, understanding their strengths and putting them in a better position. But I think too, the players are also accountable as well. They're just simply not getting open enough or early on in their routes.
Year one of Joe Brady. The second Dorsey got fired, Diggs's production plummeted. Tells you everything you need to know about how the wide receivers used in the system.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, they took a huge dive. And we initially thought maybe it was just Diggs. You know what I mean? But then at the end of the day, that's why I got to thinking maybe a month ago, I'm like, that don't seem right, right? Diggs has been productive since the day he got here. Why all of a sudden now? Because I had the same debate with Allen, right? Like when people are like, oh, Allen can't do this. Allen can't read a defense. Allen can't hit a guy. It's like, dude, guys, like Allen was hitting guys for 4 straight years when he had reliable targets, when he had an offensive coordinator and knew how to scheme things up. When you know what I mean? So like now all of a sudden now Allen just is terrible. Can't complete a pass, can't go down, can't get a deep, can't do anything right. Like everything has to be short underneath. I don't buy that. That's why. That's a scheme. That's a scheme. Yeah, 100%. That's why I keep telling you guys, like, like I don't believe in coincidence. Like this is it. Like it's Brady's scheme. It's the design. It's the play calling at times is very, vanilla. You know what I mean? He's safe, predictable, and that all falls back on Joe Brady.
And Sean McDermott.
And Sean McDermott. Absolutely. That's what he wants. So we'll see, though. I'll tell you what. I'm interested in the playoffs, Mikey. I am interested to see Brady at least. And I know maybe I know what you're going to say. No way. It's not going to happen. You can say. But maybe, just maybe, there is plays that he hasn't necessarily ran. I'm just saying you never know. I'm hoping for the best.
Okay.
That maybe, just maybe, Mikey.
You go ahead and hold your breath on that one, brother.
There's a special briefcase locked up with the code that's in the back office of Sean McDermott.
Same shit last year. Guess what? Sean game and it wasn't there.
McDermott goes in the office and he pushes the painting aside. In the wall is a safe. He brings the suitcase with the playbook that's designed for Brady.
Nope.
No.
Okay, let's get to some of these comments so we can get out of here.
Mikey going, nope, not happening. All right.
Scott, I hope I hold Henry under 100 yards. Really, all they need to do is hold him under 150.
Correct.
Cook has a 152-yard lead over Henry, so keep him
151.
Under 150.
You could be 151, right?
Yeah, because he has 152 over him. So
keep him so 151's fine.
Nah,
151 and a half even. I'm good.
I want him to keep more than a yard. So keep him under 150 and we're good.
Right.
One of the best uniforms in the league, in my opinion. They are. I love those.
I'm with you.
Henry needs 153 to beat Cook, so he can get 151. No, thank you. Let's keep him under 150. I also believe if he gets 150, they're smoking.
Yeah. I'm with you. Yeah, they're running all fucking over him. Yeah. I got Pittsburgh. I do. Who do you got, Mikey? Just curious before we get out of here.
I think the Ravens are going to win.
But what's your score prediction? Just curious. Like if you had to throw one out there.
I think it's going to be like 31-17. I think.
Oh my God! You think they're gonna smoke?
I do.
I don't.
Dude, I watched them play
I don't.
last week against the.
They look bad. They look bad. I'm with you, but Cleveland looked decent today. Defensively, they're not bad. Cleveland. Let's be real. They can create turnovers. Myles Garrett is a fucking dog. They got a good defensive line. Like, that's not a terrible. We saw it. They're not terrible. So look, I think Pittsburgh pulls this one out. I think they win 27-24. Field goal at the end. Pittsburgh wins 27-24.
I think you're giving Pittsburgh too much credit.
I may be not. I you know what? I'm not giving Baltimore too much. Yeah, I know Metcalf's a huge loss. What a fucking idiot Metcalf is, costing your fucking team like that,
and may cost them a playoff spot.
That's what I'm saying. May cost them. That's what I mean. You can't do that. Knowing where you're at in that part of the season, you got to control yourself. You're 2 games. You know what I mean? You got 2 games left, bro. Why are you doing that, bro? You're costing your team, bro. And here it is. If they beat the Browns last week, they wouldn't even be here, by the way. It wouldn't even matter if they lose to Baltimore tonight. They fucked themselves last week.
I would like to replace Judon with AJ. He was getting pressure. I don't want to see AJ or Judon next year.
Judon's a filler. Like, that's all he is. I don't
AJ's
even mind
a free agent. I don't need us to bring AJ back.
Yeah, no, AJ's
up and down. Like, he'll look really good for a game and then disappear for 4. Then look good for a game and then disappear for 6. Look good for a game, then disappear for the rest of the year. Like, you get a handful of games out of AJ every year that he looks really good.
And I don't hate AJ. I just don't. I don't want to pay him again. That makes sense.
Davis can't play deep. He doesn't have the speed for that.
I don't want to say he's slow. He still can go out there and make some plays happen. I mean, you saw it today. He made some unbelievable catches, guys. So I'm not saying he's a burner anymore. He's definitely probably lost a little bit, but
you can
still
run him on.
Still gonna do some stuff.
Yeah,
sure,
he can still do some stuff downfield.
Absolutely.
I'm with Paul on this one. I want to see tempo.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
I want more 2-minute offense to speed things up. If we're out of sync, put us in a 2-minute offense and let Josh get us back in sync.
Absolutely, dude. I've been saying it.
Call him on the fly. You know,
forever, dude, Paul. I've been saying this team is their best in up tempo, bro. For me, especially for me, if you're going against a defense that's really just kind of wrecking havoc on you, you need to go up tempo, catch them off guard, get them winded. Like, that's how you beat Houston, in my opinion. Right? You got to get them backpedaling, not knowing what you're going to do.
You saw the Colts today,
bro. And absolutely.
Alec Pierce. Is it Pierce? Alec. Yeah.
I think it's Pierce. Yeah.
Yeah. He was, he's not a burner by any means, and he was getting behind them today.
Yeah. So, because they were, you know why? They didn't give a fuck. They had nothing to lose. They were taking a chance. That's what you got to do, man. I'm telling you, you got to go up tempo. You got to probably do some things that you may not normally do, right? Got to catch them off guard. Like Houston, bro, you can't, for me, Mikey, like if you face Houston again, let's say you do, right? Let's say we do. We get them. You can't go in there, and we do this a lot with the same game plan. We do that all the time, and I fucking hate that. You can't show the same look again. You got to do something, and they will. Yeah, and it fucking bothers me. Same thing on defense. It's same look on. Bro, you got to mix it up, bro. You have to, because these teams are telling us after the game, coaches, players, they did nothing different.
We knew exactly what they were going to
do. Yeah. There's nothing new here. This is great. Thanks.
And Houston said that.
They did. So did another team earlier in the year said the same thing. I think it was the Falcons or somebody said the same thing. Yeah. So it's like, bro, these guys are super predictable. They did nothing different. Like everything they were showing us, we knew.
Same situation, same everything.
Yeah.
And the same set of plays.
Wild.
Super predictable.
Can't do that.
Yeah, that's wild, Spin, that the Jets didn't get one.
That's fucking disgusting. That's embarrassing. That really is, honestly.
Trubisky did ball out today. I'm super proud of that guy. He's gotten a lot of hate while he's been here, and he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
This year, different.
This year he's been different.
Yeah, dude. Red helmets, by the way. Yeah, I'm with you, man. Loved him. Loved it.
I want to see an AFC patch. Yeah, championship patch. Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Jags 8-game winning streak. Yep. So let's,
Now they're
let's
playing
be,
good football. Yeah.
Let's be the one that breaks it.
Right.
I'm good with
Right. Yeah, exactly. Let's be the one to break it.
Team chef approved it. Okay.
We got to get, you know what, Mikey? We got to get your neighbor, Cali Blitz, back on board. That's my boy. Cali Blitz is our dog, but Cali Blitz is
By
still.
the way, it's Cali Bills.
He's still.
Now.
It's Cali Bills. Oh, shit. Cali Blitz is now Cali Bills? Okay. I feel you, Cali Bills. I like the name change. I do.
Well, I think
but
that
we
was
got to
always
get.
his at. Like,
Oh, was it? Because I remember.
Well, yeah, when you have to pick your name, you got to do whatever.
Oh, okay. Anyways, bro, we got to get you back on. We got to get you believing again. And it's not us, it's the Bills. The Bills got to get you back on board because I know Callie's like, fuck, man, I don't trust these Bills. And I get it. And hopefully they can get you back if they beat the Jags, man. Hopefully.
I need Bobby to explain this to me. What do you see out of Palmer that makes you more confident in him than Keon? I've seen nothing from Palmer this year at all. At least Keon can block. I've seen zero out of Palmer.
Yeah, nothing. We've got nothing
You
out
want
of
to
Palmer, bro.
put Hardman back there? That's fine because he's a special teams guy and can do things. That's fine. You want to put Gabe, Shakir, Shavers, Cooks out there? I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to see Palmer at all. Like he's done absolutely zero for this team this year.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing. He might have done worse than Curtis Samuel's first year.
May didn't have a great game today. He threw for like 190 and a touchdown.
Yeah, it wasn't a superb game, but at the end of the day, they wound up whooping up on the Dolphins. Dolphins, boy, what do they do? That's interesting to see if they wind up firing their head coach or keeping them. That's also an interesting. Tell you, man, a lot of teams are going through a lot of stuff this offseason, folks. We're not one of them.
Oh, Matt, I don't believe they will, but you gotta feel how you gotta feel. You gotta fan how you gotta fan.
Yeah, I don't think so either, brother.
If we lose, it's gonna be in a dogfight. I don't see us getting smoked.
Yeah.
I just don't.
I don't either.
Palmer's
We've lost to Jacksonville, but dude, those games, even the ones we lost, they've been close.
Doesn't
you know what I mean?
The end zone, he never gets more than 2 receptions, can't block. I'm with you on this, Walter. I don't see it at all.
Yeah, I don't see it
Palmer
either.
thing.
And I wonder if they kept Palmer out there this whole game too, and Keon to kind of evaluate them, what they're going to do with them in the playoffs. Because it was interesting. Why have Palmer out there the whole fucking game? You know what I mean? I get Keon. Maybe they're like, oh, fuck it. You know what I mean? He's not going to. But I think that was that was almost like a preseason look. Okay, who are we going to use here? Who's doing what best? Right? Trust me, I think they're going to evaluate. Oh, my God. To the house, almost. Let's see if he goes to the house. Henry already broke one off. Already, bro.
Let's finish this up. And
Flag on the play. Yeah, let's get out of here. Watch this game.
Randy says Bills have 8 straight playoff losses on the road. 0-4 with Allen. This can't happen again. Hate saying it, but we'd be 0-9 in the playoff road games. Ooh, we need to break that streak this week.
Yeah, it's bad.
I think it's because among the team's wideouts, he's the best route runner. Is he? Can't get open. Blindside block.
Yep, don't count.
I can hear it through your TV.
Oh, okay. Oh, can you? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Don't get me, YouTube.
We went 11-6. Garrett got 1 sack today, and he really tried for the record. Yeah. Didn't get a half sack against us. Allen fell, and Garrett wasn't close. Record is fraud. I don't believe his record's fraud. I don't.
Man, you guys are killing it in the chat, man. Mikey's trying to get up out of here. I'm trying to get. You guys just are.
Well, every time you find one, Tommy, you go on a a diatribe.
Well,
I'm trying to catch up with them because then you answer the question, but then it takes you down another piece.
Hey, that's how it goes, man.
Bills are peaking at the right time. The Eagles, the game was weird because of the weather. They'll be all right. I hope so. The Bills' defense is peaking at the right time. The offense, I'm still, I feel like the offense can just, turn the light switch on at times. It was the defense that I was super worried about. Now I just need the offense to be the offense. Your dog really wants to go outside.
I already took it out, but I will. I know.
she is all up on you. Like, hey, you.
I know, man. Jeez Louise.
All right. Bills ran over. I'm just trying to see if there's anything in here.
No
Ravens
problem.
gonna win. Go Bills. Gonna be a fun week. Yeah. It's always fun. Come back, hang out with us. We'll be back tomorrow night and then again on Friday to do our pregame show. We'll talk more about this stuff. Houston was also playing backups. Not until the second half, though, Spen. They started playing their backups. They played all their starters the first half, and the Colts were giving them a dogfight in the first half.
Absolutely, they were. So I don't want to. I'm not buying into that either. The Colts absolutely were giving them a dogfight with all their starters playing. So
yeah,
I don't want to hear that noise
because Pierce smoked Stingley on a corner route for a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Well, QB will Jets wreck next year? That's the real question. That's the real question. Can't let Lamar back in the playoffs. He's been terrible this year, but he could get lucky because of Henry. Two bad things. Ravens in the playoffs. Bills haven't played the Jags. I don't care if the Ravens are in the playoffs or not. I don't believe that they are better than us. I really don't. We still need a wide receiver 1. We need edge.
Mm-hmm.
We need both of those things. We need to
do.
get our guys healthy is what we need to do and find a way to keep them healthy. That's the sad part of the last few years. Answer like he's reading up. Yes, he can.
Hey, man, it's the way it goes, brother. It's the way it goes. All right, man, guys, we'll never get out of here. You guys are awesome. We appreciate you guys rocking with us, man. Especially, I've been on here for hours. It's time for me to get the hell off here. Any other last thing? Any last comment? Maybe you want to pop up?
You guys are men of genius. That's right. Tommy's the real man of genius. Give me one real man of genius. On a
you want one real man?
One real man.
No problem. We'll do the telemarketing on Monday night uncensored.
Tommy has that Morgan Freeman voice. I'll take Palmer's experience in the playoff game over a Velcro covered Keon. There's been nothing I've seen from Palmer that tells me that he would be better. We can agree to disagree on that, Bobby. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. All right. You ready for one? We'll get one. I have no idea which one this is.
That's fine.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real man of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Airline Meal Chef.
Mr. Airline Meal Chef.
Nothing relaxes a diner like a pleasant discussion of safety procedures should the restaurant suddenly fall out of the sky.
Oh, no!
Chicken or beef? Chicken or beef? Chicken, we're out. Here's the beef.
Still tastes like chicken.
Who ordered the heart-healthy meal? Probably not the guy who ordered the seatbelt extender.
Excess baggage.
So crack open an ice-cold Bud Light, oh Sultan of the Salisbury. Even though we're crammed in coach, our meals are first class.
Mr. Airline Meal Chef.
But
St. Louis, Missouri.
All right, guys. My pup wants to get it. Go. So, touchdown Baltimore, by the way. If you guys want. On a 4th and 3, by the way. Unacceptable. Come on, Pittsburgh. I said you're going to win. Now you're making me look bad. All right, man. So we're out of here, man. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow, actually, on Dan Mitchell Show, 10:30. So check that out. Monday night, uncensored, me and Mikey will be here 10 p.m. And we'll talk to you guys then. So it was a great way to finish out the season as far as regular season in Buffalo. The last game, regular season game at the Ralph, the Rich, with the win today, man. So fun game, fun to watch, fun to be here with you guys, chatting it up. Thank you so much, Mikey. Obviously, thank you for joining me as well in that live stream. So we're out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bills Mafia, you guys rule. We love you. Go Bills. Peace.
Go Bills.
Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul, baby, feeling oh so